Is that a weave? Is that your real hair? Bundles, bundles, bundles. Hit that plug up for the bundles.
Okay, so let's get right into this hair. I'm here to show you guys. You can't really tell right now because I already did this part, but I'm going to show you how to make this look more natural. So I'm going to change the part. And then I'm also going to define these curls on camera for you guys, but let me just get the part straight first. So this is for my people who accidentally over bleached their knots, or you just want that perfect Instagram stylist look for your lace, or your part rather. So I'm going to pick a side, any side. Okay, and make sure you're combing some hair back over the lash track in the back. So this is the side part, and you can see that it's clearly a little over bleached. I'm going to show you guys how to fix this issue and then define these curls. And this is my ISEE hair. I have an 18-inch frontal wig of their Kinky curly hair. So all the hair details and everything will be on the screen and also in the description box as well. You can't really tell it's Kinky curly right now because it's not really defined. It's kind of just fluffy, but we're gonna get into it. So first thing I'm gonna do is take this Cream of Nature styling foam. Oh, what the heck? Y'all just seen that? That was real juicy. Just disrespected me, but okay. Taking that in here, and I'm just gonna take my comb. Help me brush all the hair over to the correct sides and also to the back. Okay. It's just kind of to help me mold the hair out of the way. I'm back. I had to get a mirror. So everything is molded over to the side that I want it to be. Not really molded, but more so pushed to the side. Now we're gonna get into the process of fixing the lace first. I saved this piece of lace to show you guys how different the lace is compared to my skin tone. As you can see, it's darker than my skin, so when putting the wig on, I tried to do minimal baby hairs, but I had to at least do like a little something to cover it up because you can just basically see the outline of the lace. Now I do want to warn you guys for that. If you do decide to order a wig from anywhere or ISEE hair, make sure you ask them what color the lace is or pictures for lace or something like that, because you really never know what you're getting. And if you're light skin or a little lighter than the actual shade of lace that they have, it may be hard for you to try and mask it unless you're like really into baby hairs like me. So I'm looking over here because my mirror is really close to me, but I'm just taking the comb and straightening out anything that needs to be fixed or put onto the right side. And the more I do this, you'll start to see where it's actually over bleached at. I have a bad habit of putting bleach on my or going to bleach my frontals and forgetting that I have it on there. So you guys can see that clearly over bleached. So two products that you guys are going to need. They are not hair products. I have this black mascara and I have this LA Pro Girl concealer. We're going to use these two. And this is just like a really quick method for my people who don't have, like, you thought you was finna just throw the wig on, and then when you put it on, and it's like when you over bleach knots, you don't really, you can't really tell until you put it on, and then you part the hair and you're like, okay. But you know, some people like me, if you're anything like me, you bleach your knots right before you're finna put the wig on and go somewhere. So you got to make it do what it do, because I'm not finna go out like this, period. So what you're gonna do is take the tip of your LA Girl concealer And you're gonna just start at the back of the part and just tiptoe your way down the part where you want it. And make sure you're making this line straight or curved, or however you know you want it to look. Like the super straight, crispy parts that the stylists be having on Instagram. If that's what you're going for, make sure you're making it super neat. What I'm doing, I'm just dabbing the tip in there. Wow, that sounded so inappropriate. And it's okay if it's not perfect, because that's what we have the other product for. But that is the first step. So now what you want to do is dab out all the extra concealer that's in there onto your finger. And you're going to go ahead and take your mascara. Now, you're going to take the mascara and just basically stroke it along the part. Not where you put the concealer at, but where the over bleached knots are. Okay, and you see how it's starting to cover them up. You just roll it on the hair like you're rolling it on your eye. It's going away like magic. Now, once again, I said this is for my people who have over bleached knots and want to fix it really quick because you have to go somewhere, or for my people who there's nothing wrong with your knots at all and you just want to have that super, like, you know, like I have to see if I can find a picture, like an Instagram stylist where their parts just be super like boom, like there it is, voila. If that's what you're going for, you can also use this method. So now I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit of the LA Girl again. And you just keep going with back and forth with these two methods until you get the look that you're going for. Now, another tip that I want to give you guys, if you get like how you see this little dot of concealer right here, take a Q-tip and you could just blot it off. I'm just going to use a little bit of the mascara along where the edges is so I can make it a little darker. Okay, so once you do that, just go in with a little bit of your Got To Be Glued free spray so it doesn't like rub off or anything and it stays in place. Once you spray your Got To Be Glued on there, you can just finish off with your styling process because of course the Got To Be Glued will dry while you're doing everything else. So then I'm just going to proceed to define these curls so we can really see what this curl pattern is looking like. I'm just using water and a diamond brush, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to play some of my favorite songs.
Long money, bad girls, real niggas, here with me. Here where I go, you know, solid. Hey, mom, cause I'm on my own now.
It's mine, I bought it. 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 It's mine,